Bilbo Baggins watched in horror. Smaug, the dragon, rained fire down on Laketown. The wooden town burned. People screamed. Bilbo's heart pounded in his chest. He was a hobbit, small and used to a quiet life. But he was on a grand adventure. He was far from his cosy hobbit hole. He was with Thorin Oakenshield and his company of dwarves. They had come to the Lonely Mountain to reclaim their treasure from Smaug. Thorin had been consumed by the quest. He was obsessed with the Arkenstone, a magical gem. Bilbo worried about Thorin's state of mind. It seemed the dragon's greed had infected him. The dwarves had awakened the dragon. Now, innocent people were paying the price. Bard, a skilled archer from Laketown, saw the destruction. He knew he had to act. He grabbed his last arrow. It was a special arrow, passed down through generations. This was his last hope. Bard took aim. He drew back his bowstring. He remembered the old tales. They spoke of the dragon's one weakness, a bare patch on his left breast. Could it be true? He had to try. He let the arrow fly. It soared through the air, a streak of light against the flames. The arrow found its mark. It struck Smaug deep in his chest. The dragon roared in pain. He crashed into the lake, creating a massive wave. Bard had slain the beast. He had saved his people. But the victory felt bittersweet. Laketown lay in ruins. The people needed a leader. They turned to Bard. He was brave. He was strong. He stepped up. He helped them find shelter and food. He promised to rebuild their town. Meanwhile, Thorin and the dwarves celebrated their victory over Smaug. They had reclaimed their treasure, but Thorin was lost in his obsession. He searched endlessly for the Arkenstone. He refused to help the people of Laketown. He hoarded his gold. He had become the very thing he hated. Bilbo watched his friend descend into madness. He had to do something. He knew Thorin's heart was good. He remembered the brave dwarf who had led them on this adventure. But the gold had a hold of him. It was like a sickness. News of the dragon's death spread. Armies marched towards the Lonely Mountain. Elves, led by Thranduil, sought ancient treasures. Men from Laketown, led by Bard, desired restitution for their losses. And in the distance, a vast orc army approached, led by the pale orc Azog. Bilbo felt a growing sense of dread. He knew a great battle was coming. He feared for his friends. He feared for himself. He wished for the safety of home. But there was no escaping destiny. He was caught in the middle of an epic showdown. The fate of Middle-earth hung in the balance.